The range of inexplicable phenomena is very wide and diverse. Strange phenomena ranging from extraterrestrial incidents, rarities found in nature, and of course, the presence of spiritual entities. Something very similar to this is what awaits you today, a compilation of the most incredible footage that has been sent to my email, that of the presence of what seems to be a witch, in a disturbing exploration where I will show you something never before recorded that stands out and will surely surprise you. My name is Leonore Clay, and this is The Darkest Scret. Today we present Witches, Ghosts, and Stars, 4 terrifying footage. Number 4. The video that opens this investigation corresponds precisely to the odd experience lived by a young YouTuber named Paco Medrano. His channel, called En la Oscuridad con Paco, uploads explorations almost without editing. In fact, most of his tours are of dark and desolate places. Explorations that are done live and direct, offering the necessary feedback for his followers who do not miss any of his updates. And of course, it gives his audience the assurance that what they are seeing is not fake. It was in one of his lives in Mexico where in the dark his camera began to capture an incredible manifestation that to this day he cannot forget. Watch closely.
¿Nos acercamos, amigo? A ver, vamos. Creo que Luis ya la vio. Ah, su pinche madre. ¡Ah, no mames!
Ah, mira.
Va corriendo, güey.
Corriendo.
Ah, su pinche madre, qué perrón,
Hola. Se está moviendo, no te muevas para que vean cómo se está moviendo, miren.
Güey, trae el fuego en la cabeza, güey.
Hola.
Trae el fuego en la cabeza, qué pedo. Ah, la madre, güey.
O lo grabamos o vamos.
Sí, güey, a huevo.
Ahorita vamos a caminar, pero miren, ahí va.
Es Ghost Rider, güey, no se mamen, güey, que ese comentario chingón,
Hola.
Ah, la
Miren,
madre, güey.
caminando, eso.
A ver, vamos, ¿no? ¿Quién le está echando la luz, güey? Porque se distorsiona.
Paco and his friends are sure that a witch was there doing some kind of ritual that night. Notice how it looks as if she set herself on fire. They claim to feel hunted in some sort of perverse game, and that it reached its peak when the light-robed figure seemed to catch fire in the distance. How can you explain something like this? Both Paco and his friends do not have a conclusive answer. Number 3. Do you remember the last security video on this channel? Well, in it, I showed you the clip of a strange light that was wandering through a cellar. There I mentioned another recording that I was analyzing, which is terrifyingly similar. The following recording was sent by Jefran Gabriel, a subscriber from St. Augustine, Florida, who sent me a disturbing situation that occurred during the wee hours of the morning at his home. Despite having security cameras both inside and outside, he almost never had them functioning, although one night he felt uncomfortable, worried about something, and with a notion of vulnerability, which is why he decided to turn them on, a decision that gave him the opportunity to observe something that, according to him, was absolutely inexplicable. Watch. At first, he thought it was a camera error. However, when observed more closely, it is seen as a levitating candle. It seems to be recognizing and tracking the things that were inside. It spent several minutes moving, as you saw in the video, to finally go into the ceiling and disappear. Although he cannot be sure, the man thinks that light corresponds to extraterrestrial technology. In fact, he remembers a couple of dreams where someone comes to look for him to work. The following morning, he woke up extremely tired, so much that he was lacking at his real job. What terrifies me the most, it is exactly the same light, technology, or entity recorded on the other side of the world. Could it be a pattern? Will it continue to happen? Only time will tell. I will be more attentive to my email now for more cases like these. Number 2. When animals appear in paranormal videos as the protagonists, the probability of that incident being fake is very much reduced, especially when the whole context of the video is based on the accidental. What you are seeing on the screen corresponds to an intriguing recording that gave a lot to talk about a while back on social networks. It all started when a mother and her son returned home after having a few days off. As soon as they passed through the front door, they noticed that something was wrong. Calvin and Daisy, their cats that had been left alone inside the house, showed strange behavior. They were fearful, and when they tried to pick them up or pet them, they would run away. They also found some books scattered in the living room, and the camera that the woman had left recording in her room was on the floor. Faced with this intriguing situation, they decided to take a look at the recording to see if they could find an answer. But more than reassuring them, what they saw on the screen disturbed them much more. Watch. The behavior of one of the cats makes him realize that something was wrong. Just moments later, unexplainable things happened in front of them. Although the movements of the door, the table, and the fall of the tripod that held the camera were disturbing, the most shocking for them occurred almost at the beginning of this recording. Pay attention. She and her son assured that both the doors and windows of their home were not forced, nor were there things missing from the inside. So this recording seems simply inexplicable. What is the truth of all this? Only Calvin and Daisy know the magnitude of what happened that night. Maybe what exists here does not scare you. Maybe it is not really paranormal. But it sure is a strange event that is worth analyzing. But above all, I would like to know what you think about this, since at least I could not find an explanation. Nature always gives us surprises. It is very common to see news about new species of flora and fauna that are discovered every year. But for what Dibur Camilo Gigen a regular follower of the channel, found is simply at a higher level. In his email, he says that one day while trekking with some relatives on the outskirts of his city, he found a highly disturbing plant species on the side of a waterfall. Watch.
Mírenla, esto es algo sobrenatural. ¿Ustedes habían llegado a ver esto? Nunca en la vida. Tienen que venir a ver esta especie de mata nativa. Está pegada en las entrañas de la tierra. Posiblemente sea una nueva especie de mata. Es patrimonio natural del medio ambiente, pero es que mírenla, señores. La hemos identificado. Yo, José Díaz Ortiz, la encontré con mi familia. Estaba de expedición en el río. Está en medio de una cascada gigantesca. Sí, tiene 5 dedos. Sí. Esto es algo sobrenatural, señores. Está pegada en la piedra. Mírenla, mírenla. Yo tengo hasta miedo de grabarla. Porque es que mírenla, 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 mírenla. Mire, es una mata sembrada que está aquí. En la piedra. Esto es algo tremendo, sobrenatural.
The surprise of the young man who recorded this video says it all. Because, have you seen a species like this? Why does it have this particular shape? Could it be a new species? Or could we be in the presence of a whim of nature? As you can see, a series of questions jump out when looking at this clip. Footage that obviously draws a lot of attention. What do you think? Is it real? Let me know what you think in the comment box. Because this video has come to an end. My name is Leonore Clay, and this was The Darkest Secret.